up, who me, switched it 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 up, who on it to the on and on again.
Can I get a thumbs up for that sequence that I just did? You know, I've been really focusing on the cinematic quality of my vlogs lately. Actually, all my videos. So, hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was fire. So, give me a thumbs up if you liked it.
Now, if you watched my last vlog, you would have seen that I broke my ankle. It was pretty dumb. It happened around 4 or 5 weeks now, so I'm off my boot. It's recovering pretty well. Still feels sore and tender, but I'm giving it a little exercise because that's what they advised me. What a terrible month. So that actually happened when I received a fine, a 4-digit fine for something. Yes, it was my fault, but it could have definitely been avoided. When I received that, of course, I was bummed. And then, you know, going down the stairs, I had so much in my mind. I missed a step and I fell and broke my ankle. So, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Just take the L and move on, okay? But let's do something to ease the pain, shall we?
Out the outlet finds though. Yens 50% off. Wow. MVP half off.
Might just have to cop something.
Oh, 4RMs half off. I might have to cop.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tikman natin.
Some of these Dubai chocolates. Why are they so expensive? Mom wanted to buy chocolates, so.
Alright guys, let's go over my haul. Now like I said, I've had an L week, so to make up for it, I do something that makes me happy. One of them is shopping. So I kind of went all out. Well, no, not all out. A moderate spree. Just enough to flush out that sadness and that L that I took. So let's start with some online finds. Alright, first things first. Few things from ASOS. I've needed some jeans, you know, some light colored jeans in a cargo style, you know. I feel like it's such a cool style, so I've been looking for some. Quality is great, it's baggy, and what I like is it has this adjustable garter. You know, it's not your traditional jeans, but it is jeans material and a very lightweight one. You know what? I'm super happy with this one, so that's the first one. On to number 2. Now, it is fall season, so I am stocking up on some joggers. Now, fall season, winter season, it's time to dress warm, comfortable, and stylish. Now, again, this is from ASOS, and look at the quality of this. It does say Chicago. Funny thing, later too, I bought something else that says Chicago. I like how it's quite thick, it's warm, very good quality. I like the prints too. It doesn't feel cheap, like it's just been stuck there. I know it says Chicago, but with the flowers, it kind of gives some Hawaiian vibes. And I like the neutral color, how baggy it is, and it fits great and it's hella comfortable. All right, those are the only 2 things that I bought from ASOS. Now, there's this brand that I keep seeing on IG called Nichuu. They keep popping up on my IG, and it's like a mixture of street style clothing, so right up my alley. They do some jewelries and stuff too, but the thing that caught my eye is this like hoodie and jogger set. So I actually have the joggers on right now, but check out this hoodie and jogger set though. I love how thick it is. It's so thick, the quality is so good, and the hoodie itself, it's got that double zip action going on, and I love how it's like a box crop fit. These days, you want to match your clothes, right? So here's a few tips. Bump up your style, layer up. If you start layering up your clothing, trust me, your style is going to reach a new level. But I'm so impressed with the quality of this, the material. I love how it's thick, so it's going to keep me quite warm. You know, the attention to detail they have, so with their little logo at the front over here, and their joggers itself, oh man, I love it. It's just perfect complementary. So I love how the bottom is baggy and the top is kind of like cropped and box fit, so it complements my body style pretty well, I think. I don't want to go all baggy from the top and bottom because it's gonna make me look small. So this is probably my favorite purchase of the lot. So guys, if you want to check them out, call it Nichuu. I'll put their profile in the link below. Not sponsored, by the way, but who knows, maybe in the future. But definitely my favorite pickup so far. Well, that's a wrap for all my online shopping. So let's go ahead with the stuff that I bought from the outlet. So first things first, accessories. Me, I have a stupid amount of hats, an insane hat collection. Well, it actually was more insane than what I have now, but you know, I like to give them away to my cousins back home in Philippines, or the homies and friends, because I don't really need that much, but I still have a stupid amount, but I love all of them. So if I didn't give it away, it's because there's a reason for it. But I had to pick up this Bugs Bunny New Era hat. I was surprised there was a New Era in that designer outlet, so it'll be pretty dumb for me not to pick up something there, especially when it was on a low. So this is a fitted cap. I hear fitted caps are in season these days, so I did have quite a few of them, but you know how fashion is, something trends, becomes old, and then eventually it's gonna circle around and it's gonna be trending again. So I'm back to my fitted cap era, and I think it's a great purchase. Also, it goes well with my Nichuu set, you know, gray on gray. Definitely one of an awesome purchases. I have a stupid amount of hat collection, and I know it's just gonna grow, but I am definitely not regretting this pickup. Okay, next on the list. I'm a Nike fanboy, as you guys can tell. All my shoes are basically Nike or Jordans. With them having a Nike store at that outlet, you know I had to pick up some few things. First things, this one is more for workout wear, running and my gym activities. And with days being cold and the gym kind of being cold, this is definitely gonna come in clutch. I've decided to start running this year. I hate cardio, but the older I get, the more important it becomes, so I can't let it slide. You know, it's all good and well with having a nice body, but you know, if you're out of breath after jogging for 5 minutes, it's not a vibe. So I am definitely upping my game. Maybe once or twice a week, I'm gonna go for a jog around the block. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna be running for a marathon or anything. I still hate running, so. But this will definitely come in clutch outside, and it's probably the most flashiest color I ever go for. But you know, it's something new, it's a different style, and you know what, I had to cop. It wasn't a low, it was in a 50% sale, so you know what, worth it. I had to cop. Now, I wouldn't be me if I didn't pick up a new pair of Jordans. Now, as you guys saw, there were so many options. I didn't end up going for the Jordan 4Ms. They look cool, but yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. But I did find these Jordan Legacies. Now look how clean this is. I love how it has the classic elephant print on the Nike tick. I did need some more like simple shoes, some white and blacks, but guys, this was like 75% off, so I had to hop on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna give it to one of my cousins back home, or just end up selling it. But for now, I had to cop these. It would be pretty stupid of me to let these go. So they had my size and everything, and it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So I caught myself some new Jordans. Add to the insane collections I have. Almost done. The next and last one I went to Hollister. Now, I always found that Hollister always has some cool designs, and in the outlets, I always managed to find something. And like I said, to match my ASOS Chicago joggers, I found a Chicago Bull jersey. When I tell you this was for a steal, oh my god, man, outlets are the way to go. Look at this. It's like a crop tee jersey, People's Champ. Very lightweight, so I'll probably be wearing this in the summer. What I got it for how much it is, and the design, oh, super happy with this one. And the last thing I bought was a set of 3 crew neck t-shirts. So this has, I don't really wear flashy colors, so, and I've been needing some plain shirts, you know, plain crew necks. So this one, less than 20 pounds for 3 t-shirts, Hollister t-shirts, great quality. Got a white, gray, and black. I've needed some plain t-shirts for a while. My other ones were getting quite old, and you know, time they fade away. So I needed something new, so this definitely came in clutch. This is a large, because I found the medium was a little too small. I don't really like tight t-shirts, so I went with this. It's not too baggy, as you can see. So it's just a right fit. It's comfortable, it's relaxed, and it will go well when I'm wearing my joggers, you know, put it under my new hoodies and such. So this definitely came in clutch. And that's it really. So those are my pickups. Now, like I said, life has been handing me some L's. It happens, right? You know, life will give you some L's, and it happens. So it's really important to do the things that make you happy. You don't want to be all depressed and sad about this whole thing, right? You can be depressed once and sad about it one time, but make sure to move on, right? And the best way to move on is to do something that makes you happy. For me, it's multiple things, but for this instance, I wanted to go shopping. So that's exactly what I did. All the negative, all the bad things that's happened to me, it's gone by. And all that's left to me is happy, and I can't wait to start wearing all these clothes. So I have one more day of my day off to go. So tomorrow, I'm gonna do something productive. Let me take you there with me.
Cause I'm losing you, I've been losing you, loving you now.
I don't wanna hold on no more 더 이상은 못해 제정신이 아니야 지금 우리의 상태를 봐 우린 못 돌아가
Supervisor Ren did say that it was time to lock in
You have to lock it.
and it's time to study.
Study. What are you doing? Study.
So here I am, locking in and studying.
You're right 이젠 끝내야 할 것 같아
Cause baby I'm going through phases.
And we're back home. Now, I didn't really film much because, like I said, I really did just want to lock in and study. So, yeah, that's why that little segment was just short. But also, I don't know what happened to my mic. I don't know why it sounded like that, so I'm really sorry. So I've just placed an order in for a brand new mic, more expensive. So hopefully this one will do great for my future videos. Don't cheap out, guys. So I really am trying to put the effort of turning my life around, you know? This is the path that I've chosen. That's why I've been studying, and I think I've been way more consistent than I've ever been with social media / content creating and all that stuff. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. Guys, I want to relate you guys something from a video that I found on Instagram by Rex Cheng. And he was talking about how easy it is to fall into the category of fake productivity. He was talking about how these days, so many people are consuming so much information and doing little implementation. And what he means by that is, say that you want to pursue something, you do all the prep work, the studying and such, you know, you're trying to reach the point where you're ready to do whatever it is you do it. So in my case, content creating. So the problem with that is you're consuming too much, you're not actually implementing anything because you're always in the mindset of saying, what if it's not ready? What if what I'm producing isn't good enough? And you know what, I was stuck in that mindset. That's why sometimes, actually a lot of the times, I wasn't very consistent with content creating because my YouTube channel has been up for over 2 years now, maybe 3 years, I don't know. I have times when I'm consistent and I have times when I'm not. And that's mostly because I'm trying to be a perfectionist with everything that I put out there, you know? And what happens is when I feel like this video is not good enough or what I'm making is not good enough, I just don't post anything and I just stop for a while. And all these thoughts and negative things comes into my head and I just stop for a while until well, I try to start again. Guys, if you really want to start something, yes, it's really important to study, learn, and get better when you just start. And while you're starting, study and learn and get better along the way. So that is something I'm trying to do right now. And I'm going to be consistent with it. I'm going to challenge myself to stay consistent. And who knows, maybe 2026 is going to be an awesome year for me. For now, guys, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.